the ratio among three numbers. 2.1 to 0.49 to 1.4. Here we have a ratio between decimal numbers, but ratio must be whole numbers. To convert the decimal numbers into whole number, we must check how many decimal places we have in each term. We have the more decimal place in the second term, then multiply all of them by 100 to get the whole numbers 210 to 49 to 140. Now we start to simplify the ratio. Divided all of them by 7 to get the simplest form, 30 to 7 to 20. 250 to 150 to 300. Now we have a ratio between whole numbers. Then we need to simplify the ratio. Divided all of them by 10. Not by 100, because we divided according to the least number of zeros. 25 to 15 to 30. Divided all of them by 5, because we have in unit 5 and 0. To get the simplest form, 5 to 3 to 6. 1 over 2 to 2 to 1 and a quarter. Now we have a ratio between fractions, but 2 is a whole number. We can write it in a form of a fraction by we write over 1. Then we circle denominators and multiply both of them to get the answer 8. Then 8 here will convert each fraction into whole numbers. Multiply each term by 8. 1 over 2 times 8 to get the answer of the whole numbers 4 to 16 to 10. All of them are even. We divided here by 2 to get the simplest form, 2 to 8 to 5. If the ratio among the measures of the angles of a triangle is 5 to 6 to 7, find the measure of the angles and determine its type according to angles. In every story problem, we need to find names, ratio, and real. But in this story problem, we didn't have a real number. But we know, we have studied before, that the sum of angles of any triangle is 180. Don't forget, the sum of the angles of any triangle is 180. We write name, ratio, real. Then we write first angle, second angle, and third angle. We can call them like this. Then we start to write the ratio under each angle, which is 5 to 6 to 7. Don't remember, we didn't have a real number here, but we remember that the sum of the angles of any triangle is 180. Then we created a new column called sum. We write in the real sum 180 degree. As we do in real, we do to the ratio. To find 180 in real, we add the measure of each angle. Then I need to add the ratio of each angle, 5 plus 6 plus 7, to find the sum of the ratio. It's equal 18. Now we have a completed column, which is sum. This column will help us to find the measure of each angle. To find the measure of the first angle, multiply 5 by 180. Then divided by 18. We write first angle equal 5 times 180 over 18 equal 50 degree. Repeat the same steps to find the measure of the second angle. 6 times 180 over 18 equal 60 degree. Repeat the same steps to find the third. 7 times 180 over 18 equal 70 degree. But he asks you to determine the type according to angles. Look to the greatest angle. Its measure is 70 degree. What is the type of 70 degree? It's less than 90. If the measure less than 90, it's called acute angle triangle. It's called acute angle. Then we name the type of the triangle according to the greatest angle. Then the type will be acute angled triangle. To check your answer, you must add the three measures of the three angles. 50 plus 60 plus 70 equal 180. If the ratio among the height of three buildings is 3 to 4 to 5, and if the height of the second building is 12 meters. Calculate the heights of the other two buildings. Don't forget, in every story problem we must write name, ratio and real. Here we write first to second to third. The ratio between them 3 to 4 to 5. We have a real number here which is 12 meters. This is number belong to the second building. Then we write it in the second column. Now we need to find the height of the first and the height of the third. We have a completed column which is the second one. This column will help us to find the real height of the first and third. We multiply 3 times 12, then divided by 4 to get the height of the first. 3 times 12 over 4 equal 9 meters. Repeat the same steps to find the third building. 5 times 12 over 4 equal 15 meters. If the ratio among the age of Maryam, Mona and Rana is 2 to 4 to 5, if the difference between the age of Maryam and Mona is 10 years, calculate the age of each of them. Now we have names and ratio, and we have real difference between Maryam and Mona only. We need to write the form, write the names at first, Maryam, Mona, Rana, according to the order in the story problem. Then we need to create a new column called difference, because the real number here 10 years, it doesn't belong to Maryam, doesn't belong to Mona, doesn't belong to Rana. We need to create a new column called difference. Then we write the ratio 2 to 4 to 5. We have the real difference is 10 years. As we do in ratio, as we do in real, we do in ratio. 10 years in real, we find the difference between Maryam and Mona. Then I need to find the difference between the ratio of Maryam and the ratio of Mona. We subtract 4 and 2 to get the answer 2. Now we have a completed column which is difference. This column will help us to find the age of each of them. To find the age of Maryam, multiply 2 by 10, then divided by 2. We write Maryam equal 2 times 10 over 2 equal 10 years. This is the real age of Maryam. To find the age of Mona, multiply 4 by 10 divided by 2 equal 20 years. To find the age of Rana, 5 times 10 over 2 equal 25 years. To check your answer, the difference between the age of Mona and Maryam must equal 10 years. Triangular piece of land, the ratio among the length of each sides is 4 to 6 to 7. If the perimeter of this land equals 34 meters, find the length of the sides of the land. Write the names, first side, second side and third side. Perimeter here it's called sum. To find the perimeter of any triangle, we need to add the first side plus the second plus the third. Then we write the perimeter, we write sum of the sides. Write the ratio 4 to 6 to 7. In the real sum, we write 34 under perimeter. As we do in real, we do to the ratio. We will add 4 plus 6 plus 7. Add the ratio of the three sides to complete the column of the perimeter. We will get the answer 17. Now we have a completed column which is perimeter. We start to find the length of each side. To find the length of the first, 4 times 34 divided by 17. First side equal 4 times 34 divided by 17 equal 8 meters. To find the second one, repeat the same steps. 6 times 34 over 17 equal 12 meter. Third side, 7 times 34 over 17 equal 14 meter.